What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Bill Mahari here, representing MehariNation Sports Podcast. Boy, what a game that we saw tonight. Woo! Unbelievable. Kevin Stenhouse, salute, brother. How you doing, man? Man, I gotta tell you, after what we saw with Portland and Denver earlier today, now we got this epic game winner by Kawhi Leonard. Unbelievable. Unreal. Yeah, man. What a game we saw tonight. Hey, Joe J1 Pro, welcome to the channel, sir. Rob Stewart, salute, man. Welcome to the channel, homie. Welcome to the channel, man. Kevin Stenhouse, salute. Muhammad is the one, salute, man. Boy, oh boy. I got to say, bro, this game was epic to the nth degree, bro. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But I got some things I want to talk about this game, bro. Philadelphia shot themselves in the foot big time. I mean, they did not control the defensive backboards. And what's even worse, too, they had 3 to 4 shot clock violations in the game, bro. What's up, 88 Sports Talk? He said Kawhi Leonard's it's levels to this young kids in Philly. Agreed. You know, here's the worst part about this. Philadelphia lost this game because their offensive execution. How Here's what's bothers my mind about this. How do you not get Joel Embiid the basketball in the final 3 minutes? They had no scores in the last 3 minutes up until some free throws by Embiid and Butler until that layup by Butler to tie the game. But you're meaning to tell me how do you not get Joel Embiid the basketball? Literally does not make any sense. And goes on Brett Brown's head and the poor spacing too. General of Africa Awakens, welcome aboard to the channel, homie. Salute. 88 Sports Talk, Rob Stewart, y'all living good, man. But salute to Kawhi Leonard, man. This man only played 9 games all season when he was in San Antonio. Got traded to Toronto, and he doesn't say much, but his game speaks louder in words. J1 Pro One said Embiid was entitled the whole 4 quarter. I agree. I think Brett Brown overplayed him a bit, but still, you cannot tell me how do you not try to get Embiid the basketball, not just for scoring, but because of the attention he brings on the low block. And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say it very clearly. Ben Simmons' inability to shoot the basketball will forever create poor spacing on the floor. I mean, all you gotta do is fix that jump shot. 88 Sports Talk says, I don't know why coaches forget it's star play when it's time to close it out. I don't know either. I think most times they try to use star players as more of a diversion to try to create some attention and try to, create shots for other people. But what you saw earlier in the Portland game, when the star player has it going, you keep riding the horse until it wears off. And Brett Brown is going to watch back at this game and realize for the last 3 minutes of that 4th quarter, Joel Embiid didn't touch the basketball. And this is going to go on Brett Brown's head. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I say he'd be fired for this? I believe so. He would be. I mean, for 2 reasons. Your lack of creativity on the offensive end, the inability to push Ben Simmons to work on that jump shot. Because when Ben Simmons is on the floor, I mean, as the point guard, all you got to do is just back off of him. You know what I'm saying? Rob Stewart says, smash the like button, everybody. Hey, yes, please. Please smash that like button and share this link, though, man. We got 226 subscribers, though, man, and I'm trying to push it out to 300, though, bro. So let's try to push it through. But the bottom line is this. How is it that you don't give your best player, Joel Embiid, the basketball on the block in the final 3 minutes? And you had 4 shot clock violations. Like, not just is this on poor execution low, but lack of offensive awareness and also lack of offensive creativity. Okay? Now, the thing is this. Until Ben Simmons puts the work in to develop that consistent jump shot, the Philadelphia 76ers will never ever win the championship. And I'm saying this right here, right now. Okay? There's no reason at all that Ben Simmons Ben Simmons should not have a jump shot at this stage of his career. Now, I get that he's a young player and everything, but you got to have a jump shot to help space that floor. All right. And salute to Kawhi Leonard. I mean, the guy. Let's put it this way: while the other Toronto players were being hesitant, were not being aggressive to shoot the ball, Kawhi literally put the team on his back. Now, when I was also watching the game, I was also looking around through during Tiki TV's live stream coverage of the game. This performance reminds me somewhat of what KG was able to do in the Game 7 in the 2004 conference semifinals against the Kings. Literally putting the team on his back and basically being the main guy who basically put in the work and scoring every single time. 15 points in that fourth quarter, and he took 39 shots out of the 80 Toronto took in the entire game. So let me post up the stats real quick. As I post up my phone real quick, and also y'all smash the like button, man, and share this live stream, you guys. The more likes, the more subscribers, the better. But let me go ahead and post up the box score of the game on my phone through NBA.com here. Just give me 1 second, everybody. All right, 1 second. Just got to find that box score real quick. Okay, there we go. So Kawhi Leonard, 41 points, 8 rebounds, 39 shot attempts. And the second guy who took the most shots was Kyle Lowry. And let me tell you this, 13 shot attempts. Let me say this too. Toronto is not going to win the Eastern Conference Finals, and it's going to be for one reason: Kyle Lowry. I cannot trust Kyle Lowry to show up in big moments and make big buckets. Okay, that's the only thing that's going to prevent the Raptors from winning the conference title and getting to the NBA Finals. You know, Kawhi's going to have to really be the guy to carry the load once again. But I think that Milwaukee's balance on both sides of the ball and the dominance of Giannis and Antetokounmpo is pretty much going to be too much for the Raptors to deal with. I see this as a 6-game series, but I had the Milwaukee Bucks winning it in 6 games. But again, in the whole time in that game, you know, the amount of attempts that he took, let's see, let's check out the shot attempts. Field goal makes and attempts. The Raptors as a team took 89 shot attempts, and Kawhi took 39 of those shot attempts. So in a sense, Kawhi had to be the guy to carry the entire load on the offensive end. Okay? Now, it worked out for them for tonight, but it probably will not work out for them in games in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're going to need guys like Ibaka, Gasol, Siakam. Siakam really, I think the bigness of the moment for Siakam really was just too much for him. You know, he took only 11 shots and only had 11 points in the game, shooting 4 of 11 from the field. Now, I think he'll probably play better in the next round, but Siakam was just too tentative on the offensive end. All right. And 88 Sports Talk says Milwaukee in 6, maybe on 5, depending on Kyle Lowry. See, I can't trust Kyle Lowry in big games. You know, he's way too inconsistent for my liking. And also, Kyle Lowry also was he was what, 4 of 13, and he was one of 7 from 3-point range, and he was playing hurt with his bad hands. I think he had like a jammed finger on his shooting on his left hand, and then also had a bad thumb on his right hand. So already their point guards are going to be beaten up with both hands. So I don't expect him to take too many shots, to say the least, though. But I think this is going to be probably a 6-game series. I got the Milwaukee Bucks winning it in 6 games. I think that the balance of the Bucks is going to be too much for the Raptors to deal with, unless if Kyle Lowry can provide a big series for them. I just don't see it that way. I see the Raptors losing the series in 6 games. But we got 2 good competitive conference final series. We got the Portland and Golden State series. You know what I'm saying? Brogdon is coming. It's coming. Yep, exactly. And that's the scary part too. Brogdon has been been basically been resting since he was injured back in early April. But since he's going to be back at 100% for this series, he's going to add another dimension for the Milwaukee Bucks, along with Chris Middleton and obviously Giannis too. So you know what I'm saying. So it's I think the Milwaukee Bucks' offensive punch firepower is going to be a bit too much for the Toronto Raptors to deal with. And I said before, I got this as a 6-game series with the Milwaukee Bucks winning it on that side. But we got a lot of competitive series going to be this week too. We got the Blazers and the Warriors though. I'm gonna make some video. I'm gonna talk some videos about how I see that series throughout this week, and then I'm gonna do a breakdown video about how both the Bucks and the Raptors are gonna try to play this out and how I see the series playing and shaping though. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for you guys. Thanks for everybody that's basically tuning in. Y'all make sure to smash the like button though, man, and also share the video on your social media platforms. The more engagement, the better though, guys. So it was a great series from start to finish, and also gave me memories of the 2001 series between AI and Vince Carter, except that Kawhi made the big shot and Vince Carter didn't in that 2001 series. So you know what I'm saying though. But thanks for tuning in though, guys. Appreciate all the likes and support though, man. Make sure to smash the like button on the way out though, and I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. I will give you guys my breakdown of the Western Conference Finals and how I see that series going to be shaping. I will say this will be a 7-game series, but I think that the Blazers have a good opportunity to take one of the first 2 games, and I'm going to explain to you why. Meet me tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, right after 78 Sports TV is done with his live stream, and I'll explain to you why. So this has been a Bill Mahari representing MehariNation Sports Podcast here. Salute to the entire LDBC. Y'all make sure to smash that like button and share this video on your social media platforms to get the word out about MehariNation Sports Podcast. And I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time, and I'll break down the 2019 Western Conference Finals between the Portland Trail Blazers versus the the 3-time defending champion Golden State Warriors. Almost lost my train of thought point, but thanks for all for tuning in, though, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace.